Hello and welcome to the Blackwater Cantina. Today I am here with,
I'm Maz.
And I'm Lee.
and today we have a wonderful episode for you. We are discussing, Lee will be very happy to hear, Gorgers, Cephalyx Mind Thieves,
Yay!
Warmachine 3D, and all things that we have been enjoying in the hobby over the past week.
And Robin going to UKGE.
Oh, yeah, and Robin going to the UKGE because
I'm
He would-
budget Robin this week. Yeah.
Robin would never forgive us if we forgot to mention that.
Exactly. That's why he's not here this week. He's
why he's
doing
not here.
furious prep, whatever that means, for UKGE.
I chose not to ask.
It did sound a little bit like we didn't need to know, so I'm just yeah. So he's going to be at UKGE. If you see him, he's going to be on the TT Combat booth. Go say hi, harass him, and
Tell him he's playing the wrong game.
yeah, tell him he's playing the wrong game, and just generally mock him.
So yeah. Maz, what have you been up to hobby-wise?
I have this week, I have been mostly painting Imperatus. So that's where I'm about 4 hours in, 4 or 5 hours into him at the moment. I'm about halfway through all the non-metallic metals. But
Fair.
I've submitted my lists for Welsh now, and he is in one of the lists. Therefore, he needs to be painted. So
You've been
This
having
is the way.
the crisis of faith, haven't you, over what to paint because there are too many things on the desk that
I
are
know.
always...
Well, we've got the last day, or the last Sunday of the month. So this Sunday is our game day down at Entoyment. So if you're in the area, come to Entoyment on Sunday. And I haven't finished painting this month's models for my journeyman. So I have let the site down, and there is absolutely no way I'm getting them finished because I have painted a whopping 2 models this month. And yeah, I was having a bit of a crisis the other day of like, well, what do I do? Because I've not painted the correct models. But I need to get Imperatus done for Welsh. That is not an option. So yeah, at least I didn't cave in and start painting Fane of Nero.
Very proud of you.
We are all very proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Mike? What have you been up to?
I've been printing pigs. So I've got both. I've now got 2 units of the chain belchers. So we'll be looking forward to seeing those on the table soon. And just generally trying to pick out lists for Welsh.
Need to submit them soon.
Yep. I've been going furious. It's probably going to be my 2 favorite classes again, but you know what? They work well for me.
Sturm and Drang.
Oh, if I had Sturm and Drang, I would probably run pigs, but I don't. So, hey. Shenanigans will ensue.
Soon. We're getting a bust of him. So
Yeah. How about you, Lee? What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Other than being really, really sweaty. Oh, good God, this heat. No.
Yeah.
My wet palette is struggling to contend with the heat. But I have been painting Old Umbrey. What am I currently working through? One of these, the Apex Wolf
Lupine
Lupine.
Apex.
Bro, yeah, that's the badger. Doing a little bit of battle damage on his missing horn part.
Sorry.
And started painting Strix, the OG Strix, although thanks to Mazz going to Lock and Load, I now have an Extreme Strix as well that I need to look at. So that's exciting.
Nice.
What else have I done? We played a game at some point in the last 7 days, and Veroni pecked your warlock to death, which was
Icene
awesome.
got her eyes pecked out by Veroni to exactly the number of boxes as well with his last attack.
It was
Awesome.
fantastic. Got exactly the minimum I needed on a dice roll to hit, and then exactly the amount of boxes to finish Icene off. But that was pretty glorious. We found a pretty neat combo with, I'm going to forget the name of it now. The Witch Mark Totem, which I affectionately refer to as a pile of skulls. Advanced deploying that in front of the Chosen of the Witch, and then having them move up so that the Chosen were just outside of your threat range, but the totem was within, and that was a pretty successful ambush for clearing an entire unit of, what were they?
The Fane Knights. I
Fane
completely
Knights.
forgot that the pile of skulls knocks people down, or has a chance to knock people down. So I charged it to then place forward to get hold of the Chosen of the Witch. And then it knocked 2 of the 3 models down. And then my last charge attack missed as well in all of that. So, yeah.
Oh, buddy.
So the Chosen dismantled what was left after the AoE, knocking things down, and then
They did not get up again.
Big Bat Bro. Big Bat Bro. What's Big Bat Bro called?
Cephalyx.
Yeah. And then Strix 8 Cephalyx. And then Veroni 8 Icene. It was a good game.
Well, to be fair, yeah. Strix 8 Cephalyx. And then did a bunch of damage to Icene. And then no, Bodan didn't get involved as well, did he? It was just then Veroni came in and was like, back.
No, but Bodan was busy with the insight.
Yeah, inciting everyone to.
Oh, good God, that's a good spell. Friendly faction models gain +2 to attack and damage rolls against enemy models, whilst the enemy model are within 10 inches of the spellcaster. And yeah, that was the turn to throw down, basically, wasn't it? Which was, I mean, if I hadn't rolled what I needed to on that last attack, I dread to think what Icene would have come back with. But I think I wiped out enough on the table that I probably wasn't in too much danger.
She had a walking distance to Bodan, and he wasn't surviving her if she walked over to him.
I know
he had Storm Rager up and was ready. So, but yeah,
she was ready to do the spanking.
She was, and we had and annoyingly I didn't have, because she killed everything in exactly the right order, I couldn't transfer any damage because she killed Cerberus off, and I couldn't shadow shift out to another model because she'd taken them out. So yeah, I think the Fane struggle. I mean, it was my first ever outing with Fane, and they're going to struggle at low points anyway. They don't have the mechanisms to get going
there as well. I'd love to pretend that I had major strategic plans that paid out, but I just got lucky. Good. And then what else? So we have a game tomorrow. Is it tomorrow that we are
off to the Iron Kingdoms?
Yes.
We are.
Witchfire. That's what we're
playing
doing.
the Witchfire trilogy. So we started at the start of the month, and then we've been really busy. But yeah, we're going to be cracking on with Witchfire trilogy shenanigans.
We'll have the lovely Mike with us.
Or yesterday, as of this coming out. So.
And then I've got a box of goodies next to me that also Warmachine on. They're nice and exciting. So Gorger arrived today after I ordered it on the 5th of May and have been looking sadly at my front door ever since. So that arrived today. Did I say 5th of May?
5th of March, wasn't it?
5th of April.
5th of April. Okay.
Yeah, it's been coming up 2 months.
Okay.
And then when we went to fit it together, it isn't quite cast right and doesn't actually fit together. So we're going to have to submit a ticket on that. So a bit bittersweet, but it has bees, and I'm here for the bees.
Bees.
All about the bees.
Mostly
yeah.
here to slap people with bees. I've got Lord of the Hunt, which I'm looking forward to tabling. Zacchaeus? Bunny Brain? Bunny Brain?
Yeah.
The Green Bunny Bro. Yep.
Such a cool model.
And paints, big plug for P3 paints. They're all over my desk right now. Buy these paints. They're amazing. I'm so impressed with these. I started my paint scheme for Old Umbrey with scale 75, and I just bought into the P3 equivalents. They are fantastic, really, really smooth to work with, as Mazz can attest to with the glorious peck going on my lupine. So
yeah, they're coming out really nicely, to be fair. I found we're kind of switching a lot into P3 paints where we're buying new ones and bits and pieces because they're really smooth, they're getting really nice finish, they blend nicely. Yeah, we're getting on with them, aren't we? So slowly filling up as we replace colours or need new things. We're picking the P3 ones up as a preference at the moment, so which is nice. Just got to convince Entoyment to start stocking those as well.
We do.
So Pete, if you're watching, Warmachine, P3 paints, make it happen.
Not that much.
So,
but yeah, so you mentioned it. So let's crack on with the Gorger.
Gotcha. These. All right. I'm going to be leaning on Mazz a lot for synergies because your brain is way better at that than mine. But I'm just going to grab up the Gorgers stuff.
Because I believe we did talk a little bit about it when rules for it first dropped, but we haven't mentioned much about it since.
I've got 2 lists with it in. One of them is called Shifters 100 because of the awesome synergy with the shapeshifters, and another one that is just called Gorger Meat Feast. So I'm going to click on that one and see what we got going on now.
Is that the one where you wanted 2 Gorgers though? I can't remember.
They're all where I want 2 Gorgers. All of the Gorgers. It is such a beautiful model, and bees. Can't get enough bees.
This was kind of what sold you on the model, wasn't it? The fact that you could equip it with a hornet's nest and throw bees at people.
Entirely, you can sell me on anything if you attach bees to it. So the loadout that I've got in this list is the Carnivorous Head, which gives Primordial Rage, so well within 10 inches. Oh, this one talks to shapeshifters. To be fair, I think all of the heads
have a different shapeshifter part.
Yeah. It's just got awesome shapeshifter synergies. It's got Shadowbind, which is -3 defense, cannot advance for 1 round. Crested Herd, what's that one? That one's Sacred Ward for shapeshifters. I could just talk through all of the things, but Mazz, what were your ideas for synergies for the Gorger?
Well, so if you're going to run the Carnivorous Head, you get Rage as an Animus, which gives you +2 to melee damage rolls, which takes either the club up to power strength 23, or the Cato Spine Tails to power strength 20 and 12 for the AoE, because it has an AoE melee weapon.
Yes, it does.
Because why not? So those are quite nice. It also gets the Shriek, which gets +1 to damage rolls for each corpse token on it. So that Gorger with that head was the one that we had in the list with all of the corpse functionality from the list. So it works nicely with Primevals, Starved, Lord of the Hunt, hence why there's also a Lord of the Hunt in your box. Veroni for handing out corpses, making sure it's nice and stocked up.
I love that Veroni has an ability called I found one.
Yeah. First appeared on the oh god, now what's the name of it? The Grimkin dude. My brain has completely lost it. It's too hot. It's too damn hot. Graveghoul. That's the one I'm looking for. He's got that as well. So yeah, that gets your corpse token economy going straight away. So Veroni gets it going. He then picks up the corpses and can hand them off. So you can stack up whatever you need to. The Carnivorous Head gives you retaliation on any shapeshifters, which is handy. The Roiling Earth for shadow binding and rage. And then the fun little combo is the Hornet's Nest. So you get Buzzing Swarm. So while within 2 inches of this model, models gain concealment. And enemy models suffer -2 to attack rolls. Less of a problem because, I mean, the Gorgers defense 9. So it makes it an effective defense 11 for melee combat there. Difference between 9 and 11, probably not that big. But if you're taking the hounds and they stay within 2 inches of your Gorger, that gives them stealth because they've got prowl. Sneaking around the Gorger.
With the corpse tokens as well, it's a 10-inch reach for harvesting those off of stuff that deed, which is tasty. It doesn't have to go too far.
That's a decent range for just grabbing a corpse.
Yeah, I mean, between the Gorger and Veroni, that's 2 10-inch bubbles, and obviously one of those 10-inch bubbles is off of a huge base.
And then it can use the tokens off of itself or off of Veroni, because Veroni can give tokens, can't it, to another that can have them for Death Feast, which is removing D3 damage per token. So, oh no. Because I don't think the Gorger has as many hit points as the other Gargantuan/Colossals, because it's 56 hitboxes.
Yeah, I mean...
Because what's the Phantasm?
Phantasm's 54, I want to say.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, 58.
Are they still called hitboxes?
Hellraiser's 58 as well.
Yeah, the hit point, I don't know. I call them hit points or hitboxes. Abyssal King is 56, but has better defense and armor. Yeah, the defensive stats of the Gorger are lower than most of the other ones. It's 918, so it's total of 27. Most.
I was thinking about fielding it with a lesser, but I'm actually wondering whether Bodan would be a good shout, because with the insight.
Power strength 25 on the. Yeah, it's the Gorger is very offensive. It's not a defensive creature, is it?
No.
So it doesn't do the staying alive. It does the I kill you before you get to me thing. So. But it's also
so that's all. I'm looking forward to getting the Gorger built and on the table. I'm playing some games. Should be good.
We have to play some bigger games. We've mostly been playing 30 and 50 points, haven't we? So
it's largely because my brain can only remember so much at a given time, and small is easier. Less chance of forgetting what my entire army actually does.
I get that.
I mean, when you're learning a new faction, especially playing 30 and 50 point games, like one of the things for our journeyman, me playing with Kythos at 30 and 50 points has definitely helped how I'm approaching the 75 point list and what I'm doing with stuff. Because I'm like, okay, I know how these work together. You can focus a bit more in on stuff. So we'll see. Or you can see what shortcomings a group has easier and you can now have a look at what you can do to fill them. So
Yeah.
it's pretty handy. We got the Lord of the Hunt
What
thing
I
given
found
out.
with the Pharaoh is lack of guns.
Yeah, your initial list didn't have any guns in it, is it? And then almost everything you've added since has had a gun. So
Hey, it's worked.
it's working. Yeah. And then the other thing that was going in that corpse token list was the Lord of the Hunt, wasn't it? That's why he's in there. Because he, again, body snatcher, so he only claims things in melee or with his javelin. And his
Does he else
javelin
get over
can...
here?
his javelin can give corpse tokens to anyone. So you choose a friendly model that can gain corpse tokens to gain the destroyed model's corpse tokens, regardless of proximity.
And the more corpse tokens it's got, the more share it can do.
Yeah, I mean, once it hits 3, that javelin then becomes rate of fire 2, and it's weapon master, range 10, power 11. So you realistically easily gonna claim 2 more corpses a turn with it.
But can't you then end up with, because if you've got 5 or you get Hunt Eternal, which means if you're disabled, just remove the corpse tokens and all the damage and it's no longer disabled. If you've got Veroni nearby who's just collecting corpse tokens and chucking them back over, the Lord of the Hunt can be semi-immortal, right?
Yep. Assuming you're claiming enough, yes.
That's the other side of it, isn't it? I guess it's probably more effective if you're up against a horde army, whereas if it's individual like key players and not lots of little gribbly dudes, there's not many corpses to eat. So,
I mean, yeah, where there's lower model counts in Warmachine, especially Mark IV, it's much lower model counts now, so actually that 10 corpse tokens is probably most of an army's infantry.
that's 5 corpse tokens to trigger that.
Yeah, and then 5 to give them back to him from Veroni, so Veroni can get 1 for free from...
I was going to say, Veroni gets 1 for free, so that makes it 4.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, I take your point. It's probably against something like Winter Corps.
Yeah. Winter Corps with 6 units of Winter Corps infantry in the banners. Infinite dudes.
Grave diggers as well.
Yeah, grave diggers, field a lot of infantry. Certain crits loadouts.
Oh no, it is. Sorry. I'm gonna say it is just enemy models that you collect the corpse tokens from. You can't sacrifice your own models to farm them.
You cannot sacrifice on your own troops.
Damn it.
Veroni can claim friendly models.
Yeah. Okay.
So it depends on the body snatcher rule. So grave robber can. So which Gorger had grave robber as well? Yep. So the Gorger can get corpse tokens from friendly models as well.
Okay. That's all right then. So
but the primeval can only claim enemies. The starved? No, it has to destroy it with a melee attack, so it can only claim enemy ones.
So if I just have all of the shearling, and then I can just eat the goats to become immortal. That's a
good meat.
Yeah, they're handy. Yeah, it's, you feed your prime list to them. You can use your animist to invoke the beast and shiftify one of your guys, which kills it. Although it removes it.
Does when it shapeshifts, does it generate a corpse token?
There's nothing to say it wouldn't. Yeah, the model is removed from play. Although the model's not destroyed, so actually it probably wouldn't.
Yeah. Because it's removed from play, not destroyed.
Yeah, so it's, at no point is it destroyed, so no, actually that wouldn't work.
If you're out there watching and you have an answer to this, just pop it in the comments. We'll find it.
Let me know who I can eat.
Yeah, no, the Animist one doesn't destroy it, just straight up removes it from play. So
I suppose the vampires, the Fane, have the mechanic that's more eating your own people.
they have the shadow shift and just teleport back and eat your own dude. That's the answer.
Turn your dude into a Capri Sun.
I mean, that's kind of why people are here. They exist to be eaten by vampires. And they should like it. I'm getting into my inner Fane right now. On the subject
Next
of...
time we see Mazz, he'll be in like a floor-length leather trench coat. And... Yes.
My next book to read.
And your second
Getting
copy.
inspiration, buddy.
My second copy.
Sorsha the puppy is taking on her inner commandant Sorsha, and when she saw vampires, she instinctively ate them, as Sorsha would do.
I had to purchase a second copy of that book because the puppy ate the first copy. It was not a cheap copy either.
It's funny. I know you were really mad.
I was very angry. Like, it's all like, look at the spine. Like, it's all painted and everything. It's lovely.
That's very pretty.
It is.
It's a big book. Thankfully, they had another one. The Fancy Pants Bookshop.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Mysterious bookcase in Westbourne. Well worth a visit.
Yes, I've popped in there. They are really nice as well.
Yeah.
And they have a ladder.
Proper library ladder.
Cookies for having a library ladder.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mazz, I see that you're very, very excited for Cephalyx stuff again.
I mean, he's got the like evil hands going on and everything, hasn't he? So the Cephalyx Mind Thief released. Not Friday, as they said. Tuesday. Someone forgot to press go before the going home for the weekend, I think. And I don't know. I really wanted to be. I'm going to get it because the model is gorgeous. I love it, and he's got the proper like evil hands going on. I don't know. At 4 points, he'd be pretty good. I think at 5 points in Dark Operations, he's fighting with too many other things that do the same job.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I would use him anywhere outside of Kythos, which is fine because it further pulls apart the 3 different Cephalyx casters. So Cephalyx Mind Thief, standard Cephalyx stat line, Arcane Attack 7, Defense 14, Armor 13, Stealth, Pathfinder, 30 mil base. He's got the prosthetic surgical tools, which have anatomical precision, so they ignore tough, and it can automatically do a damage point. You automatically do 1 damage point, even if you don't beat the armor. So, handy. If your Cephalyx is in combat, you've done something wrong. Throwing that right out there now. It's got Sucker to sack off ranged attacks to non-incorporeal warrior models within 3 inches, so keep some drudges handy and keep it safe. 3 magic abilities. Psychic Assault, which is your standard, ignores line of sight, spray 8, power 12. Psychic Overload, which is similar to the Mindbender's one. So it's range 8, power 13. If you box a living or undead enemy model, you can take control of it, make a 3-inch advance. Then enemy models within 2 inches of where it is suffer a power 10 magical blast damage roll as that model explodes. And it has telekinetic shift.
They take brain to the face.
As you take brain to the face, making enemies explode as opposed to making our own drudges explode, which, you know, it's nice. Change it up a little bit. And he's got telekinetic shift for a 5-inch teleport. So, interesting abilities. Psychic Assault is the same thing that every Cephalyx has. It's really, really good little spray because it ignores line of sight and everything. So, it's good. What this guy...
was going to say with the psychic assault, where every Cephalyx has that as standard, it can be a mercenary for another. Am I completely misremembering?
Necrofactorum, Sea Raiders, Reaper Covenant, and Dark Operations.
Yes.
A bunch of people get use of him.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, this is my Necrofactorum boxes, all of these boxes here. Lots of Necrofactorum stuff, so maybe he'll get some use in there. Under Kythos, having lots of those sprays is great because he's got Occult Whispers, so friendly faction gain additional dice on arcane attack rolls, so far more accurate, and Long Shadows. When living enemy models are destroyed by an arcane attack in this model's control range, it gains a focus or fury point. So it's going to gain focus for everyone you kill, which is good.
Yeah.
What the Mind Thief also has is the Artifice of Domination. So this can gain mind tokens, can have up to 5 at a time, and it can spend them to boost attack or damage rolls for each token spent. Or manifest control, it can spend mind tokens to cast a spell it has not already cast. It can also take an action to remove a friendly target model within 3 inches to gain a mind token, so you can eat a drudge or something nearby. So that expendable asset is better in Dark Operations because drudges are cheap. You get 5 for 4 points, so you can burn a drudge and get your first mind token almost for free. Sea Raiders have more expensive troops, so they don't really want to be doing that. Necrofactorum, maybe you do that to a Mechanothrall, but you certainly don't want to be doing sludge thralls or brute thralls or anything.
Oh yeah, there's 6 points for
3.
the 5.
Oh yeah, for the Mechanothralls.
Mechanothralls swarm, it's 6 points.
Yeah. So they're a bit more expensive than drudges, so
Yeah.
Really. They're probably the only good target for that.
Yeah.
So the thing with the mind tokens is he gains them for hitting an enemy model. So his arcane attack 7. So against defense 13, he's needing 6s to hit. As soon as you hit, you gain a mind token. You can then spend it to boost damage. So if you do your spray, you are able to boost damage on that Psychic Assault spray for every person you hit. Or if you don't boost one of them, you can then teleport out at the end. So he does have some advantages over other things in the faction. Like a power 12 on 2 dice, you're looking at hitting for effectively power 19. So against infantry, that's great for clearing it out. Against tougher targets, not so much. He can boost it, puts him up to 22, 23. He can start hitting those heavier targets, multi-wound infantry and things like that. So he is better for killing bigger things. Because at 5 points, I can have a unit of overlords, at which point I get 3 of those sprays.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think in Kythos he's going to be good. I can certainly see him taking that. Definitely not a Siphon thing. Maybe Thexus, you use his feet to line up a nice spray and hit 5 people down a line. Ones that you don't need to boost for, so you can top up all your mind tokens, then Psychic Overload someone else over there into a cluster that you've made. Because you can move everyone together and then explode the guy in the middle and hit everyone within 2, and then teleport to safety. Who knows? Maybe that's the thing. But I think he fits very well under Kythos. I think that's where I'm going to be using him.
My thought would be pop him in under Sepsira for the crits.
No.
Because all Mechanothralls all the time.
Yeah, you've got the cheaper things to... He does remove them from play, so you can't put them back with...
Yeah. you've also got Cephalyx feat, which just brings another unit of mechanicals into play.
Yeah.
So 3 mechanicals, so it's a free replacement for like a unit that's just following him around to be fuel.
That's it. I mean, you can take Xiphus or Themestra for 3 points and get the same Psychic Assault. You just don't get the boosts on it.
Yeah.
Or for 3 more points, you can have Sludge Thralls with the Bile Cannons. Loads more hit points, much tougher.
Yeah.
Power 14 sprays. So I don't know. He might have some legs in Necrofactorum. I don't know Sea Raiders well enough to comment on there particularly.
No. But hey, if you're a Sea Raiders player, pop something down below and just say, this is where I'll use him.
Yeah. Because their cheapest grunts is the Assault Reavers. And they're 5 for 6 points. So maybe an Assault Reaver gets sacrificed off. But who knows? This is where that boosted Power 12 spray comes in, I think.
Yeah.
That's definitely the thing of it. The Psychic Overload is nice for clearing out all the little chaff light units. The thing in Dark Operations is we've got drudges that do that with the Mindbender, and then they explode. We can do that already. And I don't have to kill something to trigger it. So it's more reliable. I suppose this, at least, if he's done the Psychic Assault, hit 3 or 4 things, he's got tokens to then boost. But
that's it.
I don't know. It's interesting. I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to give him a try. But he is not going to be meta shifting, I don't think. But hey, if there's something we think we've missed, give us a shout. Let us know.
That's it. Moving on ever so slightly. So on June 4th, we will be getting a mid-year update.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we are going to be talking more about that next week. So please do, if you've got a theory, pop it in below. Because it might give us ideas and we might be able to go, oh, this person in our comments was like, yeah, that's a cool idea. You never know.
I know we're seeing a change to Lilith and the Slaughterhouse. Beyond that,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sad.
I don't think it's going to be huge.
Slaughterhouses.
I think it's going to be a drop in range on the Slaughterhouse. I think that's all you're going to
see. Which is fair enough, to be fair. Day off are too much fun.
It's great. I love it.
Can't spell slaughter without laughter.
Exactly. And I believe the last thing we were going to talk about today was the Warmachine 3D, our lovely digital subscription service.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting more pigs.
What?
We are getting a copy of Maximus. We are getting the Wastelander. And we are getting the Razorback crew. I've been waiting for these ones because, hey, more guns for the pigs. More square pig iron guns.
I do love the fact that the Pharaoh guns are square. It amuses me greatly.
Yeah. It's really hard to hammer into a circular shape.
For the Wastelander, do we know who they work for yet?
He's just the Thornfall Alliance.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not a Merc.
No.
Technically, the whole army falls under the mercenary banner, but no, he's not a mercenary that anyone else is getting access to.
It's on the
actually,
preview.
Mazz.
It's says this merciless swordsman sells his blade to whoever can meet his price.
So, in the prime list, I'm looking at under the Wastelander. So, you have access to him in Circle, Grimkin, Legion, Scorn, and Trollbloods as well.
Okay. So he's actually in a bunch of legacy armies.
He's in a bunch of legacy armies.
Oh, that's cool.
So I might print off another one and do it up in like Grimkin colours.
Yeah. Oh, I need to print them out then for my Grimkin.
There you go, see? Giving you ideas.
There you go. Not even... he's not in the prime Grimkin list, though.
Oh, he's unlimited in the
Yeah,
other
he's only in the
mercenary list.
unlimited one. Okay. Then I don't necessarily need to do it. It's interesting that they've listed it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we're getting for the Pharaoh in Warmachine 3D this month. Bit more than last month, so I'm taking it as a win.
That's it. We've also got the Extreme High Scene.
Looks lovely.
She's doing some brooding.
Doing her best Batman pose.
I was going to say Spawn.
It kind of makes me think of Angel from Buffy when he's all dark and brooding and mysterious and in the dark shadows. Getting Angel vibes.
No one else is getting there.
I was born in the darkness. You merely adapted to it.
No.
No. I'm not getting Bane. Too small.
So was Tom Hardy, but you know.
True.
I'm not going to tell him that to his face.
Not only are you getting High Scene, you are getting some base toppers for your Fane of Nero.
Yep, all of the ruined statues and broken down things. So
random face on the big base.
I like the 120mm one with the big statue face on it.
Yep.
Given that I've attached some of them to their bases already, and I've already based up my first command starter, they've all got like flowy cloaks and things over the ground, so actually putting them on base top is probably going to be quite difficult.
Maybe.
So we'll see. I'll get some of them printed and see how they go. There's a few of them that look quite nice.
Yeah. Our Sea Raiders are getting their terrain pack finally.
Yeah.
Which looks...
I do like the look of those buildings.
Yeah. These are lovely.
They are.
It's a bit more scatter as well. I think some of the bits that we've printed so far, like they're really nice centerpieces, but I feel like the Desolation of the Sea Raiders terrain pack is going to give a lot more scatter rather than big chunky things to just have to go around.
In front of one of the buildings, you have 2 little gravestones.
Mm-hmm.
So for my Grimkin, the 2 Crabbits I currently own are stood on gravestones.
Yeah.
And I've been looking for gravestones that I can either buy or print so that I can keep the theme going.
Boom, gravestones.
Theme Forge have given me what I need. Thank you, guys.
And caskets.
And caskets.
Zoom in on those caskets. Oh, zoomed in way too far.
So I think, I really like this pack. This is cool. There's going to be a board of this printed.
Oh yeah.
Also quite like the gargoyle that's on top of the pillar.
Yeah.
Although I'm trying to figure out what's going on with its head.
It's got like it's got like a pillar coming up through it as well, so it's got like a flat top above.
Oh, is that what I'm saying?
I don't know if the 2 gargoyles are the same, just different angles, but either way, they look cool.
They do look sick. I'm really looking forward to this terrain pack.
I need to find the time to print terrain.
You thought you were done with pigs? No. The next loyalty reward is a bust of Sturm and Drang Twin-headed pig caster that they announced that they are doing. And I'm so happy because I really want this caster.
Yeah, he's good fun. I played against him. Dan's been using him.
Yeah,
But
he's one of Dan's favourites.
I've been enjoying them. So I've done a couple of busts already. I nearly finished my Alice bust. So I've not had a lot of time to sit and paint that, but I've got a Sorcerer bust on the way as well. So might get Sturm Drang done as well because it's quite cool.
That one.
So Lee's painting her Old Umbrey in like a sepia photograph style paint job. And I thought that would look really cool on a bust. So I've got Sorcerer bust coming that I'm going to try that out on. Once I'm happy with that, then I'm going to get, I think, either the Nemo or the Borka bust done so I can try comic book style on it as well. So I think that might be a bit of fun.
That would look really good for Nemo, actually.
I'll have a go with I want to get one of the paint pens for doing the lining and stuff and have a play with it.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play around with those paint pens, so I'll look forward to a review, Mazz.
Yeah.
But not only are the loyal supporters of Warmachine 3D getting a new bust, we are getting an Extreme Apollo.
Yes.
Which does look pretty cool.
Looks very sassy.
He looks like he's giving someone a sassy side singular eye.
So
it does almost feel a little Borderlands-esque, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should do.
Paint it like Claptrap.
Okay, so I was already going to paint Crucible Guarding yellow. That was already a thing that I was going to do, but maybe I do that in.
Just paint them up. All the warcasters are different, like Borderlands player characters, right?
Yes.
I think I could do this guy in cell shading. I think that would be fun.
I really want to, at some point, get the Gravediggers because I think they would really suit cell shading, particularly in a Borderlands-esque style. Really good.
See, I'd already planned out how I was going to do the yellow for them. Because I picked up the Gorman DeWolf, the new one with the rocket launcher, at Lock and Load. And I was plotting about how I was going to paint him up and thinking about how I was going to do yellow and how I could then transfer that to the Warjacks. And I think the Warjacks would look really nice in a bright yellow. And now I'm like, is Crucible Guard the army to do in cell shaded style? And I need to learn cell shading style, but maybe that's my next challenge.
I'm looking forward to going back to Infernals because I started them in a cell shaded style, and I think they're still my favourite paint jobs that I've done to date. So it'll be good to do some cell shading together. And words. I was going to say something. It was gone. But Infernals are awesome.
It's too hot to think cohesively.
It very much is.
Yeah. So if anyone's got any...
My favourite paint, Scrofulous Brown. We now have a P3 version. I cannot wait to test it out.
Yeah. She does love Scrofulous Brown, possibly a little too much.
It's my most used paint. Everything has Scrofulous Brown in it somewhere.
So if you ever see a Wild Lea out playing Warmachine in your local game store, just try and find out where that bit of brown is on that model.
That's it. It's like a glorious mustard brown, isn't it? Mustardy yellowy brown. It's lovely.
Orangey. It's fantastic. It's a bitch to paint with because consistency-wise, it's blah, but the colour is fantastic. There you go. There's your Easter egg hunt. If you can find me in the wild, I mean, that in itself is a challenge. But if you do find me in the wild, find the Scrofulous Brown. Weird ass Easter egg. Love it.
Cool. I think that's everything from us this week.
I think that's everything we wanted to cover this week.
Yeah.
Crick's
Cool.
doing stuff.
Crick's yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna
Cricks
say
do
that.
not,
So,
sir.
so this weekend, Robin is at UKGE. So if you see him, he's on the TT Combat Store. Go say hi. Mike and
He
I are
is.
going to Welsh at the end of June. So if you're going to Welsh or you're going to be in Firestorm games at the end of June, come and give us a shout. Come say hi. I will have stickers. So I have my Cricks Don't Surf stickers, which I will be handing out to people, and I'm going to be making some Blackwater Cantina stickers and stuff as well, because the sister-in-law has donated me, I say donated, lent me her cricket machine for cutting stuff. So
You liberated it.
I liberated it. She's kept in a box for ages, and I keep saying, "Can you do this? Can you do this?" And I've just gone, "Can I just steal the machine and I'll do it my damn self?" So, hi Lauren, I'm making them myself now. I did not realize how expensive the machine was. I looked up, I was like, "Oh, maybe I could buy one," and then I saw how much they were, and I'm like, "I will just steal
Yeah.
those." They're not cheap, so
No.
But it's cool.
Very bad.
I print those. So if you've got any sticker ideas that you want me to make, give me a shout. Comments. Come on our Discord. Send me pictures. I'm learning how to use GIMP, which is Photoshop-esque tool, and I made these. I made this. So I'm happy.
Very cool.
Awesome.
He's always happy.
Generally, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. And
Thanks. Remember to click the things.
Yep. Do the subscribing. We are up to 259 subscribers. Well over the 250. We were wondering about reaching. So cool. Help us go for 500 next time. That's what we're next one going for. We're actually 260. Just looked.
Wait.
I know. I've got a little thing for a giveaway to do at some point. I just need to figure out how I am going to achieve said giveaway. But more on that when I figure out what I'm going to do with it. But I have a little giveaway for some stuff that I've ended up with. And
there is one other thing. There's one other thing.
There's one more thing.
Can anyone identify this? So I ordered some K-Dog tokens because I needed more focus fury. And the place I got it from sent me this in the box as well. And on the back it says 2016 Privateer Press. We don't know what it is. It's a medal from something.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what this is, let me know. And I'm considering just chopping this bit off and using it as a feat token. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I get plug miniatures and games.co.uk. That's where we got from, and he's just sent that. It's got loads of the old tokens and bits and pieces. So yeah, if you're looking for tokens, hit him up. He's also got some old outprint models and bits and pieces on there as well. So including a Hyperion for 35 quid. So that'll be out of stock tomorrow, won't it?
Don't need a second Hyperion.
There you go. So Hyperion is 37.50. Sorry, his Hyperion is listed for. So there you go. There you go. Hit that place up. I'll pop a link in the description. Cool. Thanks very much, everyone, and we'll
Thank you very much.
see you next week.
Ciao.